Welcome to another tutorial. Today I will be showing you how to open an Etsy shop from scratch. And if you haven't yet, click on my link for 40 free listings so you don't get charged for your first few listings. Let's get started. So you just go into sign in and register. Here you'll just put your information here to register, or you can choose one of these to log in. Once you've put in your information, you will see that you have an account. At first, you will see that you'll have your profile here, and then if you want to open up your shop, then you just go to sell on Etsy, and it will prompt you to get started. And all you need to do is open your Etsy shop. And if you have not gone through this step yet, feel free to use my link below, and it will give you 40 free listings to start with, and I will get the same. So let's get started. It'll make you go through a series of questions, or you can just skip it. I'll just skip it for now. And then I'll ask you what you would like help with, and then they'll just send you more resources on these topics. Deciding what to sell, shop name, blah blah blah. I'll just skip this for now. And now you get to start your shop. So shop language would be English for me. So I am in Canada and I will choose Canadian dollars. If you want, you can actually change it to a different currency. You can choose US dollars if you want, but there is a warning that if you choose to use a different currency, there will be a conversion fee. And just to let you know that if you put in, say, Canadian dollars, shoppers in other countries will automatically see prices in their local currency, so it will never be confusing to the other people how much they're paying in their own currency. And I think one good reason to use US dollars if you are outside of the US is that a big part of the market is from US, so your price won't fluctuate up and down according to the actual currency rate, and you'll just have to like put one price and kind of forget about it, and then it'll just convert to whatever your price is in your currency when you cash out. So I'll just leave it in Canadian dollars for now and press save. And then this is where you name your shop. You can change it later. You can draft it and change it later, but you are only allowed to change it, I think, twice in the back end after, and then after, if you want to make more changes, you have to contact support. So there is a limit to how many times you can change your name, and this is just something to think through. If you want to see if you want tips on naming your shop, I will be doing a video in the future on any apps you can use for generating names. And once you use that name, other people can't use it after, so they'll just do a redirect on all the links to the new name of your shop. So just to keep that in mind, if you are someone that likes to change things up a lot, I would try to think of a name that you can stick with for a longer time. So I'll just write something here as a dummy. Oh, this is surprisingly very popular. Okay, so this is my name for now, and it's available, so I'll click continue. And then this is where you get to create a listing. It gives you 10 photos to put up, and you can just click in and post any pictures you like. A lot of people use mock-ups as their photos in listings, or if you can, you know, get some physical items and do a photo shoot yourself, that'd be great too. And I highly suggest you putting a video, because now if you put a video and you hover over the listing, people can get a preview of what the product would be like. Either if it's like a planner, you can do a flip through, or if it's a website, you can kind of scroll through. And if you're going to do a digital download, this is where you have to check off digital, and then you will have the option to upload a file here. And just to finish this off, so I can show you when you put the digital file, say if you had physical, it wouldn't show the file selection, it'll only show you delivery stuff for shipping. But if you choose digital, then you'll have the option of doing digital files, and then you can upload up to 5 more files if you want. And because it is a digital item, there is a special returns and exchange policy here. As you can see, this is newer. Digital items aren't eligible for returns or exchange because of the nature of these items, which is great that they are aware of this, and there is now a policy. So I've just added an image here, and the first image is always the thumbnail that will show on the search list under the search for the listing. And I didn't put a video in yet because I don't have any ready, but this is just to show you how to set up your listing, since you can't continue until you've created a listing up here. And this is what it looks like. I have my title here. You can expand a little bit more on what your keywords are. The description, I will just write it's a digital download through a PDF link, through a link in a PDF. And you can expand this a lot more. I'm just putting in dummy text in here for now. Production partners, you wouldn't need that because you're not selling physical items. And I would fill up as many tags as you can in here, just to help with SEO too. Materials, you don't have to put this if you don't want to, but you can also put like PDF or like digital in here if you want. And this is where you price your item, how many quantities there are, and sometimes you can just put like 1,000 or 999, so you don't have to worry about it going out of stock. Personalization, this is for if you are doing custom personalizations, like if you want to put a name of someone for digital art or something, but most of the time you wouldn't need it on. And I've uploaded a digital file here already, and it shows that. And you can, if you have more than one, you can always reorganize. Oh, I missed something. So it's asking me to choose a category, and I would say this is a template. And then there's tons of digital template options here. So these are paper designs, so I would just choose digital here. And you can also have the option of putting in the colors, the main color of your object. So mine's green, so I can just put green in here. If you are doing this for celebrations like birthdays and stuff, then you can put all these in here. And so occasions are like for birthdays and stuff, and celebration could just be like holidays. And if you're doing digital art, then you can select room option of where you think the art can go. And then there's a subject option just to choose the style of your product. All right, let's see if we can go next. Okay, so this is my first listing. One step closer to your first sale, consider adding a few more listings. So they recommend you adding 5 to start off with. So it gives buyers more chance to find your shop. That is true, and also if they don't like, if they click in, having one listing doesn't necessarily scream that you have a legit shop. So I would suggest you adding more, and they might actually end up buying something else that they like there instead of the one that they clicked on if they're not happy with that one. And I'll do this later. And this is where you set up your payment options. You can list yourself as an individual or a business. So most sellers fall into this category. So I'm also an individual. If you choose business, then you have to put in all your legal business information. So now that I've filled out all my information, you can choose which country your bank is located in. So I will choose Canada. And it'll say that your payment will be in Canadian dollars. And once saved, your bank account country cannot be changed. So just be careful of that. And this is just to say that the name on your bank account needs to match the name that you entered. So if you need to fix it, you need to fix it up here. So you have your bank information and everything set up. You will see this section at the bottom of the page. It might say that your shop has stopped accepting the gift cards, and I think this is just because they haven't processed all your bank information yet. Once you have all your bank information completed and you get to go to the next stage, it will ask you to verify your ID with your issuing country and document type. So you can use your driver's license or your passport or anything like that. After that, you can continue. They do a very vigorous process just because they want it to be a safe space and they don't want any scammers or anything like that. So all these verification is just necessary for a safe marketplace. I just want to take a step back because I know there was a little notification down here before underneath how you'll get paid, saying that my payments are not enabled yet, but now after you've done everything, it will show Etsy payments is on, and that you can choose your deposit schedule. So you can either choose every day, once per week, every 2 weeks, or once per month. So now that you've done all your verification of your bank account and your ID, you will go to the next step, which is setting up your billing. And here you will just enter all your credit card information, billing address, and your taxpayer's ID. I think for us, it's just like a SIN number in Canada. And it says that you won't be charged now, but they will add 27 cents, which is equivalent to a 20 cents listing fee in the US. So this is that listing fee that you made on that previous listing, and they will just charge it. It's the next month. Been sent your two-factor authentication. They will be sending you some backup codes. I'm not showing them here just for security reasons, but you will see a list of codes for you to save. And once you're done, you can open your shop. So let's all go open the shop. And more security, which I get. And everything is coming together. And voila, your business is live. And this is what the backend looks like. I will do a more in-depth tutorial on this, so stay tuned for another video. Congratulations on opening your shop.